What's going on, guys? Just making an update video of my rat shack. Couple changes, nothing major. I changed the food. I used to feed dog food. I explain all that on another video. But I went back to 6F rodent food. It's the rodent block, 6F from Missouri. The only reason I changed really was the fur. See how fluffy and pretty the fur is? Well, when I was feeding it dog food, I started noticing that the fur was kind of greasy looking. I didn't like that. Not a big deal, you know, but it was to me. I figure if my rats ain't looking good and healthy and look greasy, then I'm not happy. So I went back to the 6F. It's not a huge difference in the price. The dog food that I was buying was $15 for a 40-pound bag. But when you add the gas prices nowadays, I had to drive 30 minutes away to get it. It just wasn't worth it. I mean, I was spending 20-something bucks for, when you look at gas and all, I was spending $20 every time I had to go get the dog food. Plus, it's 40 pounds. Well, with this 6F, it's $24.99 for a 50-pound bag of rat chow. And like I said, it makes the fur look so much better. Not knocking dog food, not knocking pig food or any other kind of food that people use. It's their rats, it's their business. It's not mine, so I ain't knocking anybody. I'm just saying why I changed. I don't know if I told you or not, but I stopped breeding the Norway rats. That's the other change. That's really the only other change. Everything's going good. Some homemade tubs I made up here. Just threw some wood together. Cut out some little edges for the water bottles to sit up on. Nothing fancy. Those tubs over there in the corner. The only difference between those particular tubs is it's 1 male and 3 females. Where these tubs, they're a little smaller. They're lone, but they're still smaller. I have 1 male and 2 females per tub. And that's 25 tubs right there that I have going. And they're watered by the little reservoir here that I got from Reptile Basics. The rest of my tubs, of course, have water bottles. Now in this tub, it's a little playground. This is where I put the males that are feed outs. A feed out tub basically. That's another feed out tub down there for my females. I keep them separated so they don't breed. That's my heating element. Over there at the window. That blows out all the stink outside. African sulfur rats don't stink near as bad as the other rodents, but they do stink. All rodents have a smell. Well, it's not going to be a real long video. There's some babies. Come on. I try to discourage all this mess right here. The reason that's so important is you don't want to flood out. They do that to kind of keep you out when they got their babies and stuff. Or some of them do it. They don't all do it. This one's not doing it at all and they got babies. But every once in a while you get these parents that are real protective and they do it. And the reason you don't want to do that is, or allow it to happen is, they'll build all that stuff up and it'll push this little lever here, which is where the water comes from. And if it gets stuck and the water keeps on coming, you have what they call a flood out. And your tubs get filled up with water. And you can literally kill all your rats in that tub. Of course, you want to keep an eye on that. And unfortunately, it don't take long for it to flood out. So I always try to discourage that when I see it. Best I can, anyway. That is the beauty of using the old-fashioned water bottle. You don't have to really worry about that unless something malfunctions on your water bottle, which is pretty rare. Never actually have seen that happen, but definitely had it happen with these. I lost a couple tubs of mice back when I bred those. Only lost 1 tub of African sulfur rats. I changed the little nozzles as well. I don't have as much problem with these as I did with the old style. I got them from Reptile Basics also. But anyway, just giving you a little glimpse of my rat shack. A little update video. Nothing fancy. But it's nighttime. So we're going to cut the light off and let them get some rest. Alright guys, have a good night.